Oh, it's so fresh, so nice.
Getting hurt is selfish.
You okay? Whoa.
Ooh. No, that's a big no for me.
What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today is one of those days where I'm super excited to get out on my bike, but also for you to watch this video because for the first time ever I'm gonna be riding with Seth from the super popular Bump Peak YouTube channel. You definitely know who Seth is, you've watched his video before, and Seth is one of the most influential people in the bike industry and yet has never been to Squamish. Squamish is a mecca of mountain biking these days. All the best trails, all the best riders are here, and I have no idea why Seth hasn't been here before. So I'm gonna make sure he has an absolute blast and wants to come back. So I've prepared the most epic lap I can think of. It's gonna be amazing. Let's get geared up and let's go shred. So are you excited, Seth, for this first ride in Squamish?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've heard a lot and it's inexcusable that I haven't been here, and so I know it's going to be good. And the fact that you actually engineered what you think is the best loop that a mortal could do is it's got me hyped up.
What did you say?
No, e-bikes are pretty much illegal everywhere by me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were against e-bike, but yet shuttling.
Oh no. No, that's the most hypocrite. And get off a you say, oh, I don't ride an e-bike, and then you get on a lift at Whistler or you shuttle something. Come on, that's crazy. But I do respect the rules.
Okay, Seth, we're gonna start the day right. This is a loamer, and this trail is as fresh and as good as it's ever gonna get. I did it 5 times yesterday. It's an absolute blast. I think I'm gonna blow your mind with this one. What do you say?
Oh yeah, you're gonna lead down?
No, I want you to go first because I want you to have the best experience possible.
Oh,
there is no better feelings than riding a trail blind, especially a trail this good. There is no mandatory feature, no jumps, anything. This is just fun to me.
I agree. You can only ride a trail for the first time once. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're only gonna have that experience once, so let's enjoy it.
Awesome.
Okay, I've actually never ridden with Seth, but I'm sure he's gonna have a blast on that. Oh, it's so fresh, so nice. Yeah, dude. I can hear him laughing. Woohoo! Nice shoulder tap.
We're getting in it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, this is so nice. Nice one. How was this?
Oh man, I wish it went on forever.
Yeah.
Oh, it only gets worse from here. It gets worse every time you ride it.
Yeah.
It's the best it's ever gonna be.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not gonna stay like that very long, but at least you can say now that your first ride in Squamish was the most epic loamer you've ever done.
That was awesome. Yeah, I almost got caught on that tree over there. I took a little bad line, but oh, the grip is just different.
Yeah, it's just like, this feels like surfing or like powder skiing, you know?
Yeah, the way your knobs interface, like there's nothing on my tires, there's no dirt.
Oh no, this is perfect condition for a loamer.
Oh, beautiful.
Second trail of the day, Seth. This is another diamond. It's absolutely incredible. I've only ridden it once. It's off the map, so I won't mention where it is. But a big shout out to the builder, Matt and Ben. They've done something absolutely incredible. It's steep, it's loamy, it's very fresh, and it's got some features. So a few little jumps. We'll stop at the main section of it. So take your time, look ahead. And once again, you lead me down it.
So I'm leading.
Yeah, that's what I had to do yesterday.
I hope you're not over assessing my skill.
No, I've seen you ride. You'll be okay. Just, you know, take it as it's your first time riding on a trail, so you look ahead and you take your time.
Okay. All right, we got this.
I follow you.
All right.
So the only thing that Seth check out is that first jump right here. Nice. Pretty tech, huh? I can tell you have a BMX background. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah. Nice one. Oh, I can't believe how good that is. Like, this is the maximum amount of fun for me on a bike.
Get off the log.
Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, this is a hoot.
I can hear the stogs, that's what I want.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So good.
I feel like we've already won the challenge, even though we just started. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
So
the only thing I can do is just laugh.
yeah, oh, I can hear that.
It elicits laughter because it's just so much fun.
One of the best feeling of mountain biking, apart from, you know, flowing on the bike, is hearing your friends have a blast.
Oh man. This is amazing. This took some real talent.
I mean, you can see it's the builders, they still left their tools, and I'm sure they're gonna keep working on it. So huge shout out to all the trail builders around the globe, really, because without people digging and spending countless of hours doing that, we will not be enjoying those bikes. So
no,
thanks a lot.
That's not science, that's art. That's art. All right, so we'll stop at the jumps.
Yeah, let's stop at the jump. You'll see.
Okay.
You can stop right on the takeoff so we can have a look.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather look at them first for sure.
Sounds good. Okay, so that section is quite different. It's pretty epic. Oh my god, look at this berm.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll step down. And then, okay, those are proper doubles.
Yeah, they get bigger as we go.
Yeah, let's...
Definitely you want to drag brakes in between.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like you'd have way too much speed.
What do you think?
I mean, it looks pretty straightforward. To be honest though, I'd rather follow you into it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it first by myself so you can have a look?
Yeah, why don't you do it? That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be good. But I'd rather follow you into it. I'm definitely not in the business of just hitting doubles blind in the woods.
That sounds good.
So
let me do it.
cool.
Okay, I'm going to show Seth the 3 jumps. That flows really nice, but you definitely have to use those brakes. By the way, Ace Dominion A4 Purple Edition, you can save 15% using my code REMYRIDES ACE15. There is a link in the description. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. I promised this trip that I wouldn't do any significant jumps because I haven't been feeling dialed lately. I'm figuring out a new bike, but maybe I'll do the first one. It's too good to pass up.
Yeah, that was great.
Those felt really, really good.
Oh yeah.
I know these are in my wheelhouse and I know that the third one's gonna go right, but I'm just not gonna do it because I'm having a great time and I want to continue having a great time. I said before, the most hurt that I've gotten this trip was scraping my pedal on the back of my calf when I was moving my bike. And I want to keep it going. This is a new, I turned 40 on Saturday. I have a new way I want to live this decade. But maybe next time I'll have more practice jumping. I'll feel more confident. Ready to go?
Okay, Seth is gonna do again the first couple jumps. Wow, that rides so well. Oh, you did it!
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
Oh, wow.
They're too good.
How did that go?
It went perfectly. I guess I kind of overshot it a little bit, but I had plenty of space. It was good.
How about we do it again?
Let's do it again.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. What a day.
Is this the way it's gonna be all day? Are you gonna...
So it progressively gets better.
Oh,
how about that?
Yeah, but are you gonna keep making me do jumps?
No, because we have a lot to do. Squamish is not just the jump and just the loam. There's so much more, dude. Seth's second attempt of the full line. Yeah, dude. Nice.
That was another slight overclear, but it still felt really good.
Yeah, you did it well.
You did pressure me a little bit. Thank you for that, though. I don't regret it.
That's awesome.
No,
you did it well. You had the right approach, you know.
So good.
It's better to do, I'm not gonna do it, and then look at it again and feel like, actually, I want to do it and I know I got it.
Well, the old me that got hurt all the time was like, what the heck? I've done this before. And I definitely like being more cautious. It's got bigger payout.
Yeah, we got a big day ahead, so.
Awesome. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Hey Seth, while I was filming you using your phone, I noticed you have a little stickers on the case. What does it say? Can you show us?
I do. So getting hurt is selfish, because when I do something that gets me hurt 9 out of 10 times, it's not for the views. It's not to like prove I'm macho or whatever, because I can see the data. That's not what gets views. I do things that get me hurt because I'm sick in the head and I want to do it. And it's selfish, it's about me, but it doesn't just affect me when I get hurt, it affects my wife, it affects my kids. Everybody around me has to suffer when I'm hurt. And so that was selfish.
But who just turned 40?
I just turned 40 on Saturday.
So it's your birthday week.
It's my birthday week, so I can be a little bit selfish, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back and enjoy some dirt.
All right, let's do it.
Before we keep on riding, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Jensen USA. Jensen is an online retailer that sells most of the product I'm using. You can actually find in the description a link to all the products, all the parts I've been using on my bike. And anytime you make a purchase using those links on Jensen, that does support my channel. Actually, I've been riding for Jensen in 2020 and 2021, and they've been a huge part of the success of this channel. So big shout out to them. As always, if you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a like and a comment. That helps out a ton. Now let's get back to this crazy line. Okay, Seth, now we're gonna ride Room 4. It's on Trail Forks, 224 meters of downhill and 0 meter of climbing. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you had me at 0 meters of climbing.
Yeah, so far. But this trail has been around for about 5 years. It's like your epic enduro lap, a lot of variety. It's been reworked on. It's really cool. So,
nice. Is there actually room for error?
Not really, no.
Okay.
You have to stick to the single track.
All right, and I'm leading again, right?
Yes.
All
so
right.
that way you got that perfect experience. Okay, here we start. Yeah, buddy. Nice. It's not an easy trail to ride blind. Actually, this one, we can go straight up, it's better. I think this might have been the original line, but there is a bit of an awkward corner.
Yeah, there is a split here. That one was more worn in. Cool.
So here, just so you know, there's a left-hander.
Okay.
Then you get into a gully, and there is like a 90-degree right-hander that's awkward to ride.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, into the gully. So very steep here. Hey, yeah, nice one. Yeah, dude. Yeah, nice.
I buzzed my ass.
Dude, he's doing awesome. Those are not easy trails. Huh?
I'm riding all sorts of sloppy.
Shout out to Corey and his buddies for the trail. This is incredible. Nice. Open your line as much as you can. Nice one. Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't in the right gear for that.
No, I lied about the climbing. Our trail fox isn't accurate.
0 meter. That was at least 1.5 meters.
Exactly. I'll tell Trevor. You are way better than I am at skinnies. Yo. So little drop. Yeah, dude. Nice. We should reset here. So what did you think of that?
It just keeps getting more fun.
I know.
Oh, that was awesome. I was stoked about that skinny line, and they have you just make a 90-degree turn and flat drop it. That's so awesome.
When you told me you had never come to Squamish, I was pumped because I was like, okay, I'm gonna take him on a ride that's, you know, just redefine what good mountain biking is, I think.
It's what I love about this area, the Pacific Northwest, the Sea to Sky corridor, is that each zone is so different. This is like a combination of like steep Whistler trails and then North Shore. Like there's a blend of the features. Like you have,
You got
at least
everything.
I can only speak for the stuff we've ridden so far. Like the log rides out of nowhere and then the steep chutes. It's like, yeah, this is awesome. I see why this is the best.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's do it.
After you. So I gave a couple. You okay?
Yeah. You know what happened?
Oh, I know
was
what
going
happened.
Too far to the right there.
I think you could leave your bike here and get the trail police to come by and get them to figure out what happened. I think they'll be able to tell this guy washed his front wheel on the outside of the turn, clipped the tree and belly flopped.
Yeah, it doesn't take a detective to figure that out. All right.
That was cool though, that's good action. I'm glad you're okay.
Funny. All right, let's do it.
And remember the stickers on your phone.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Okay. Whew. Yes. So I told Seth about that little drop.
I gotta regroup because that thing pulled my pants down. it buzzed I buzzed my tire.
Well, soon we're gonna be eating, so you'll have to undo your pants a little bit.
Yeah, this is how you know you're dealing with an amateur. All right.
So we've got a little quick gap coming up.
Okay.
So steep, right-hander, quick gap, and then a little ladder bridge. Just go slow, it's about 2-3 feet to flat.
All right, I'm gonna keep my butt out of my back tire.
Sounds good. Oh, man, that trail. Nice. Yeah, dude. Running that blind is no joke, man.
I'm glad you told me not to go fast.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a lot of extra speed to get that next transition.
Totally.
Woo! Oh, you give
Dude.
good advice.
That was
Maybe
awesome.
I should listen to you more often.
You're running well.
Thank you.
Like those trails, this is a proper double black, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
This is difficult. And you're flowing down it like it.
Super fun. If I rode that again, I think I would. I mean, obviously, I didn't know what was coming up.
Yeah, but you did well.
But I knew that the creek gap was coming up and the ladder bridge. I honestly don't know what log you were talking about to go right on.
It was right before the one that dropped your pants.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But you know what? You can't actually see that it's a log. Because it looks like you just see the dirt, but it's actually a log.
Right. Yeah, sometimes I'll be at like the downhill park and somebody will be like, oh, Seth, I watched your videos. You want to come on a lap with me? And they're like, there's a right hand coming up and there's going to be this rock, but stay to the right of the rock. And I'm just like, all right. Either I have to worry about this or not, because I'm not going to remember anything you said.
Yeah. Well, Creek Gap was fairly easy too.
Yeah, the creek gap.
The ladder bridge after the Creek Gap, at least it's...
I mean, that was a stout creek gap, but it was
It's technical.
it was short enough. It was short enough where it's pretty easy to judge speed,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like a weird run up or anything. It was
Totally.
very well built.
I like the small technical jump because I find it easy to judge the speed.
Yes.
When it's like a big, easy jump, I actually find it harder because you start questioning yourself. Do I have the right speed? Am I going too fast, too
same.
slow? And, you know, once you're in the air, there's not
Yeah.
much you can do.
Oh, I'm exactly the same way. I'm scared to death of big jumps because, you know, there's an unknown factor. Little ones, it's like kind of hardwired into my brain. I know what to do. So, man, that was awesome. This is so far living up to your promise, but we got a lot more.
We got a lot more, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go up.
All right.
I hope you still enjoy this video and be sure to check out the podcast I just recorded with Seth. It's on my other channel, Breaking Down the Line, and there is a link down below. We've done the steep, we've done the loamy, we've done the tech. How about we do a blue flow trail?
Why does that scare me?
It's a Squamish blue flow trail. So there is some optional gaps, but you'll see. You can ride everything blind once again, and I'm sure you're gonna have a blast.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, load on. Look at those berms. Nice. Yeah. Those are the gaps I was talking about.
So bad at memorizing trails.
Nice. Yeah, dude. How was that?
Pretty much missed every single jump.
You got a couple.
I got a couple of them.
It's hard because there's so much like G-forces with this compression. The bike pushes you down the corner and it's hard to lift your head and look ahead for the next feature.
I'm also notoriously bad at reading jump trails. So,
Well, yeah, but this is not your typical jumps. Like those jumps, you need to preload the bike, push on the suspension, and
oh sure,
really go for it.
yeah, they're a little bit more like BMX jumps,
Yeah,
which I ain't on a BMX,
basically a pump track.
and I ain't a BMXer anymore. Oh, you're going for the garbage cans, buddy.
No, buddy.
Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. See, it's empty. Was that worth it? I don't understand if they can eat grass.
Oh yeah, they can.
Look, new seed, please keep off.
And that's it.
Wow. That's doesn't even feel like we climbed. Super enjoyable.
No, for some reason I always remember that climb worse than it is. Let's go towards the slabs and trail to start with. Oh, nice! Nice one, dude. I think they actually worked on this one.
I see what you mean.
It's better. It's better than it used to be. Classic entrails. Nice.
Right here?
Yeah, so the trail goes to the right.
Okay.
But here you got an optional line on the left hand side here. So we can have a look right here. This little toboggan. It got really eroded, which makes it even trickier than normally.
Yeah, my instinct would be to come down here.
Oh, I never looked at that. So I'm gonna check out Seth's line. It actually makes a lot of sense. Still intimidating though. Nice. You had a really good vision, because I think your line is significantly better than the one I was gonna do.
You made it look easy.
Yeah, dude. That was really good. Hey.
That gave me the heebie-jeebies, but it worked. It worked just like we had hoped. Like looking back up at it with all the moss and like the moss hanging down and everything, like it's like the word Squamish is just printed over there. It's so awesome. You want to make a left here?
Left, yeah. Nice. Wow. Oh, this is new.
Not like the whale tail in my backyard.
No, this one is not as flowy.
No, this...
Probably one of the features that gather the most injury in Squamish.
Okay.
Because N trail is a highly popular double black diamond trail. It's a trail that many people ride in order to access to In and Out, Weso, Guranga. And it's technical. Exposure on the right, it's off camber, you want to control your speed. That middle section is probably where most of the danger is, because your bike is gonna compress, you're gonna change direction on the rock, and there is always a bunch of debris. And then you have to regain control before the right-hand corner.
The drop off. Well, let me see what the exit looks like. I see why this is so risky. It looks really unassuming, and so maybe it is that people come in without much respect for it.
Yeah.
It looks so straightforward. But yeah, if you gain a bunch of speed right here, you're gonna go right off the side, and there's a whole bunch of dirt right here. I could see that. You gotta line yourself up to come down this. And then once you're here and you're lined up, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, go down the spine. Stay up here. Control your speed.
Wow, no big deal.
Alright.
Nice one, dude.
Yeah, but I actually lost a little bit of traction.
Yeah, but you got it super controlled though.
I started puckering a little bit, but yeah, it worked out. I didn't continue on. It was nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too.
Have a good one, enjoy the ride.
All right, let's do it.
I'll follow you. So Seth's done it now. Nice, dude. It's super intimidating following someone because I'm more focused on what the person does than what I actually do myself. Intestinal Fortitude, double black trail. It's been rebuilt.
Intestinal Fortitude.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been rebuilt, so not sure what to expect. Gonna take it easy. So here's a mandatory drop.
I'm glad I didn't go into that blind. I would have come in too slow.
The fun thing is that we can start with very little speed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from here.
Okay.
Woo.
Actually tasted pretty good.
So here we got a pretty iconic slab. Do you want me to go to the bottom so you can check it out?
Yeah, I would love to see your line. Well, how long am I gonna have traction for here?
The entire time.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, this is as grippy as it gets. It's basically concrete, so you're gonna really be able to manage it.
Okay.
But it's pretty intimidating. If something goes wrong, you will get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So another thing, we can go to in and out. There is an epic view, and it will be a great way to ease into slabs.
So if we do this, then we're not doing in and out.
We'll do in and out regardless.
We do in and out regardless. I mean, I've done slabs before. That I'm not too worried about. This worries me. It's probably hard to see on camera, the compression right here. So on a slab that you obviously have to control your speed, it's really, really important to kind of be lined up. There's just a big compression before it. And so that's the crux move, I guess.
Yeah, remember that compression means that you need to brace for impact. You need to push into the compression to keep your tires on the ground so you can maintain control. And on the slab, your front brake stops you and your rear brake only slows you down.
Yes, yes, I do know that.
So we got the view on the sound. The chief and Seth has checked out the last slab on Intestinal Fortitude. But I'm gonna go first, that way you can see my line and have a better understanding of the grip. So it's a lot of front brake and actually very little rear brake. So I'm gonna line up right here and I'm gonna aim to the outside just because the rock is gonna push me on the inside. Up.
Oh yeah!
How was that?
That was good. I was not as in control as I should have been, but it surprisingly wasn't that scary.
So normally, Seth,
Yeah.
no one starts their first ride ever in Squamish by this. Normally people warm up on dirks or even in and out, but no one starts by this.
Well, we did.
Congrats on starting by the tough one.
Well, most people aren't following you either. I wouldn't have wanted to grease that on my own. If I was here by myself, I wouldn't have even thought about that.
The most known rock slab for mountain bikers. We got the sign here, familiar for Seth. And check this out.
Oh, look at that view. It's better than Whistler.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Oh, this view is oh. I mean, having ridden all the other stuff today, I'm not particularly nervous about this, but it's so big. Like you lose control of your speed on this. You're just going and going and going and going. Sometimes I have a dream where I'm just going down like a rock roll or a descent that just keeps getting faster and faster and faster, and then I get jolted awake from smashing into a tree.
So, talking about trees, we're gonna check the line, but there is 2 trees at the bottom kind of your goalpost. You want to go in the middle of them.
Okay, I can manage that.
And I've seen you do Intestinal Fortitude. You got the braking control, but this is all about your front brake once again. You want to really manage the speed because it gets steeper as we go.
Okay.
And that's where the danger happens. Most people ride that first section and be like, okay, it's not that bad. Let go the brakes, and then they struggle to regain control.
Then I'm gonna go laughably slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you
I'll
want to
just
go as slow as possible.
Laughably slow the entire time. All front brake. Famous rock slab in the world.
Remember to go slow.
And we're gonna go way slow.
Oh, you got really good braking control. Yeah, dude, you got it.
Really slow.
Nice.
And now there's 2 trees.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, that is an experience.
That was awesome.
Oh, that is so cool. That is an experience.
But that was like perfect technique. All on your front brake, like you drop your heel. You know how to do that stuff. I think you lied to me. I think you've been to Squamish before.
That was awesome. I've been to the North Shore and all those places, but man, so 2 awesome dudes up there we ran into, and they got a shot of us from up there. So we're gonna go up on the slab and cheer them on coming down. Here they come. A little off camber.
Very off camber. Nice one.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
You guys look good up there.
Thanks.
Very controlled. This line is the most popular one.
Yeah.
But there is more going on than this one.
Yeah.
If you mess up this one, there is higher consequences, obviously. You go faster. But this is more technical. Thank you.
Yeah.
Finishing in and out. Nice. Yeah, dude. The grip here is pretty difficult sometimes. Woohoo! Wow! I did let you go because you seemed a little bit out of control on this one, buddy.
Yeah, that was spicy.
Yeah, it's because there is dust on top of the slab, so
There's a lot of dirt.
you can't press your brakes as hard.
Yeah, I can't let go.
Seth's first day in Squamish, how was it?
If your goal was to take me on the best ride I've ever been on, I think you might have reached that goal today. That was a gut check too. That was, yeah.
I was honestly pretty confident I was gonna get that answer from you, but there's one big thing we've been missing from Squamish, which is probably gonna be for another video, but I have to take you down those gnarly features, all those lines that make Squamish so freeride and so special, so you'll definitely have to come back. What do you say?
I guess you're gonna have to, yeah, twist my arm.
Okay, thanks everybody for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you subscribe, like it, comment, make sure you check out Seth's channel. I'm sure you've already done it, but if you haven't, make sure you go and have a look. And as always, to support the channel, check out the links down below. Every time you use those links, it supports me a little bit. Thank you so much. See you next week.